Well, good evening. This is John Keelik. I'm the DailyNetPay Private Trade Shares admin and the owner of the DailyNetPay. This is the trading results for from Monday, November 25th, all the way till today, which is Friday, November 29th. What I do for a living? Well, I kind of retired from network marketing and I trade to earn. I mainly trade Forex market and only Bitcoin. And some of the tradings that I do, I allow DailyNetPay members to purchase private trade shares in the form of DailyNetPay advertising shares, where I share my trading profits without you doing any trades or taking any kind of trading risk. You even get to see my real live trading results on a weekly basis, and sometimes I am in our trading room there where there's some few members and you can see what I do. Okay, so let's go right to the charts and see how was our week. Okay, we're going to start off. You're going to see 8 Forex markets in here, and these are the markets that I study, that I follow, that I live by, that I trade. And, you know, this is my ingredient to my success in Forex market. Okay, so we're going to start off with USD and Canadian dollar. Okay, as you can see in here, this is a long-term open trade, which I'm going short. Okay, and this is actually, you can see the market, the stop loss way up there. We started up over here. This is our entry, and we're kind of in a minus with this. And the market's been up and down, but it's slowly getting down to our entry price. And you can see over here, it's lower highs all the time, and it's in a downtrend again. So hopefully it's going to get into our entry price, because this has been 20K trade, and this is where some of our funds are held up. You know, it's putting the pressure on our weekly profits. But I don't want to get stopped out way up there. I want to, eventually it's going to come down here. But this has been a long term. So next week, this is one of the open trades, like I said. Next week, if we get to this support and it breaks below, then it will go all the way. If it gets over here and it starts going up, I am just going to exit this trade with a small loss, because I want to get some of these funds back. Okay? All right. So this is USD. Next, British pound and USD. In here, you can see some trades marked in those square boxes and the profits. Okay, British pound USD, prices going short over here, profitable trades. Another prices go down, profitable trades, prices to go up, and prices to go down. So we've been going like up and down, up and down. These are the trades that I, put limit orders, buy stops, stop losses, all kinds of different things. And don't pay attention to all these draw lines and Bollinger Bands and moving average. It's all part of my trading technique, part of my trading method that I use all the time, and it wins me, on most cases, about 7, 8 out of 10 trades, which are profitable. Okay, so that was a good trade. That was a good trade weekend here. Now let's go to British pound and Canadian dollar, and this is another good trading weekend here with these, with this market, with this currency. And you can see we went up, then the next day we went down, then we went up again, trend up. You can see all these arrows up and down. These are the trades where we were, where I was trading, and there was no losses in here, and not for GBP Canadian dollar. Okay, we go to GBP Japanese yen, British pound Japanese yen, and over here there was a loss in here, and went for prices down and didn't work out. Okay, and so we got stopped out. We had a small profit in here. There was another loss in here, but it was we went for 20 pips. We got 14. We got stopped out. And there's also another open trade right up here, which is not finished. So this is, hopefully this Japanese yen, that there's the major resistance or the trend up there. It's this is the 200 EMA moving average, so it's uptrend, and hopefully we're gonna reach way above, close to here, and take a nice profit. Okay, Japanese yen. Okay. All right, Bitcoin. And like I say, I don't trade Bitcoin anymore on any Bitcoin exchanges because, Bitfinex and all kinds of other ones, they're not regulated, and I kind of want to stay away. I'm trading with two brokers, Owenda and FX Choice, which are regulated and, safe, reliable. So Bitcoin versus USD. There was a small trade in here. For prices up, we got that profit, and you can see, well, the Bitcoin is a long history. I said it was going to lay off, but these two trades up there, you can see the green. Okay, these once again are long-term, two open trades, and this is another where some of our funds are being held and putting pressure on our weekly profits because we have them tied up. I can exit, but there's going to be like a $800 trade loss. So, I don't mind losing $200-300, but we got up there. But it's going up there, so we'll see what happens next week. Okay, and then this is once again, this is a little bit of funds tied up into this trade. Even if we lose that, we're still going to come ahead. But I don't like to losing because I believe that Bitcoin, they ranged 7,200, and you can see 7,200. This is where this trend ends, uptrend. But 7,200, it was the original target by many professionals, Bitcoin traders, and I have one special guy. He trades lots of Bitcoin. He owns lots of Bitcoin, and 7,200 was broken. So next was 7,400, which was always also broken. So the target is only going up. Short term is kind of still bearish, going down, but in the long term, it's looking pretty good for way up. What they're predicting, the next target is going to be around 88 to $10,000. And, we have a trade up here. I believe we're going to reach that pretty soon. Okay, we're going to take a nice profit in here, but this is another one. It's been sitting around for about 2 weeks. And so we'll see what happens next week. Okay. And that's being traded on FX. Okay, British pound and Swiss franc. Okay, and here we had another losing trend in here, trade. And then we went down. It was successful. We had another trend over here going for prices down, and this didn't work out, but I reversed the trend. I mean, I didn't reverse the trend. I reversed the trade, and we went for prices up, in which actually we gained our loss plus doubled our profit, and we had some profits up here as well. So this was, it was kind of a choppy market, but we pulled ahead in here with British pound and Swiss franc. Okay, another trade. This was a good trading weekend here. British pound against Australian dollars. So it was all winnings. It was nice profits. You can see trade down, we went up, went down, we went up. Okay, so it was a nice trading Australian dollar. And Another trend, another trade, it was British pound against New Zealand dollar, and this there was one small trade in here where we lost it, but we got a nice trend here, and with a trend upwards and nice trade profit in here. Then we went up over here, then we lost it. Then I reversed going down because I got a downwards in here, and we got gained some profits in here. Went back up, back down, back up. Well, and this is open trade. We had a couple trades in here, but I still got one open trade in here. There were some profits in here. So this is actually a British pound against New Zealand. It was a good trading week as well. Okay, and I am testing a couple other trades which are open right now until next week, and it's Euro, Australian dollar, and Euro and US dollar, because I'm going to be traveling I'll be traveling USA, going right across USA February, March, but also at the fall, at the end of summer, we're going to be leaving for Europe. I'm probably going to be there about 3 to 4 months. So I want to get to know some Euro. Okay, so I just began to study the market, Euro, and Euro USD, and what I got both of them in here. Oh no, Euro Australian dollar and Euro USD. Sorry. Okay, so we had one trade in here with nice profit. In here we have one open trade way up here. It's an upwards trend, so it's looking pretty good. Should be if it continues like that, should be in profit next week. And Euro USD. Okay, we got a one open trade way up there. That was, it's kind of hanging in here for this week, but it's also the trend was kind of downwards, but it's reversed and it should be on the way up. So these two trades. Okay, so how did our week look like? Okay, well, it was a good trading week with moderate profits. All right, there are a few long-term open trades, as I mentioned, and I showed you which lowers our current weekly profits. Even if they close today at the entry prices, okay, we would have over 10% weekly, okay? But I don't want to lose, those trades, because I know I have a strong feeling that next week they're going to be coming to profit. Even if they don't and they come into a little bit profit, well, if everything looks good, we'll break above that 10%, and that's what I'm gaining. I want to get way over 5 to 10% one of those weeks. Okay, well, most of all, we did reach our DNP, private trade share weekly profit target of 3.5%, because the 3.5% is the DailyNetPay private trade share target. Okay, that's where you're going to get paid. And anything below, well, we have to dip into DNP reserve fund. And in last week, we had a record, record of our lowest trading week, and where I had to dip into DNP reserve fund to pay out. Okay, so we got a little bit extra cash today. It was 3.89%, so we got a little bit extra that will go into DNP reserve fund. But DNP reserve fund, because last week it's kind of low. We need a couple more weeks, at least 4 or 5% to par up the funds in there, just in case we have such week like we had last week. So overall, OENDA, we had 10 wins. We had 2 losses, and we have 2 current open trades. With FX Choice, we had 8 wins, 1 loss, and this loss, it was FX. It was my mistake. Sometimes you got to be so careful, and somebody calls me on a cell phone or whatever, I should not answer it or I should pause it, because I was actually doing a stop loss, and accidentally I pressed the exit, and the trade was executed. It was only like $15.80 loss, but we could have had a couple $100 profit. Okay, I reversed that trade and I went back. It's just, sometimes you got to be so careful, because when you click a button, boom, it's gone. But anyways, that was the loss. Open trades with FX Choice 4. So the totals for the week, we had 18 wins, which is great. 3 losses, which is, the minimum. Like I say, 85% of my trades, using what I use, my own private system, it's doing pretty good most of the time. And open trades, we have 6. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's the stats for the week of November 25th to November 29th, which is Friday. And we're going to say, the DNP PTS earnings, the payouts, those who have the compound off, they will be done or completed by Sunday evening. Rest of the compounds that they have on and DNP referral commissions, everything will be completed by Sunday evening. For any other news, well, when you log in, I'm already logged into my account. You can see up there, John's DailyNetPay Members Area Pack 2, advertising expires. You want to make sure that this advertising does not expire past your current date, because that way your advertising is not out there through our DNP ad packs or our DNP advertising platform. But anyways, this, when you log in, what does it say? Stop right now. Look, stop and read. Okay? In here, this is very important, because as soon as you log in, go in here. You have you click in here how to send money through mail, UPS, FedEx, whatever, Bitcoin. Okay, about Bitcoin. Sooner or later you'll need. You can sign up a Bitcoin, one of the best accounts in here. But going further down, the earnings tracker, compound and minimum payouts. Learn what's in here. You got a video in here. It shows you step by step how to read the stats, okay? The PTS commission stats. And these are, when you click on here, you're going to go in here, commissions. This is where all the information that you need. You need to watch this video, okay? If you don't know how to read, watch this video, because in here below you have PTS commissions. It gives you the instructions how to read, what each box presents, and how to know, well, how much money you have in earnings, how much money you can withdraw, and so forth. Okay, it's all explained in here. And further down in here, you have another one, reaching the maximum earning potential with DNP PTS. Okay, watch this video. It will tell you. We have quite a few, many members that are reaching up there. Well, we have about, I think, 14 members that are reaching that high income, which is, producing well over $600 a month in income. Okay, so you need to watch this video, and the same thing what you have in here. Okay, and below in here, you got another thing, how to put your update your STP or Bitcoin account. All right, but other than that, when you click to stay up with the latest DNP news, always check in that. That's last week's news. And also check our DailyNetPay news site. And, there's some information at the top. When you scroll down, then you're going to see the latest news. And the latest news was from last Friday, so there's nothing really. But these two, bookmark this DNP news site, or when you log in, always check for your DNP news. Okay? So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for me. This will be posted into your DNP video site for the weekly stats. And so, on these terms, like I say, everything should be completed by Sunday evening. And I wish you a very joyous weekend. Thank you. And I'm signing out, John Keelik.